this just your personality? Not you, but as a team.
Yeah, I think Coach wants us to be like that. He doesn't want us to be all uptight, and he wants everybody to just take on the moment. I mean, just be in the moment, and just not let this time. Don't take it for granted, because a lot of kids, a lot of teams, a lot of kids would like to be in this situation, and you don't want to be around here moping around, trying to be all serious all the time. You want to be loose and just have fun.
You're a popular guy today, aren't you?
I appreciate it.
Did you happen to see the pressers from the other day?
Yeah, I heard about it.
That was great stuff. And then when Roy sat down, he said, "Hi, I'm Theo Pinson."
Yeah.
Steve joked to bring you in instead of Coach. There are stats, and I know you're not a stat guy. Yeah, I know you bring energy, you do a lot of other things out there. But if there was a statistic for bringing levity to the situation, which is an important component because you guys are together so much, you can't always be all business. What kind of stat would that be for you, giving that to the team?
I'd be the best player.
I think you're right. Your teammates certainly are saying.
I just try to keep everybody loose. I mean, at this time, everything gets so hectic and the magnitude goes up so much higher. And I just try to keep everybody loose and going. Just know to stay in the moment and just have fun.
Coach likes to tell stories about previous players, previous teams. I know he's told you all about Tyler Hansbrough 1,000 times. Has he told you Bobby Frazier stories about Bobby had kind of the role that you have right now? Back in 2009, he was the comedian, he was the jokester. Everything was serious. Bobby would say something, everyone would crack up. Tyler was a punching bag a lot of the time too. Has he told you about any of that?
Nah, he hasn't told me about those Bobby stories, but I'm just really being myself. It's nothing trying to act a certain way.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a favor. Bobby told me a story back in 2008 about how Tyler had a girlfriend, and Tyler's this rough, bull in a china shop kind of guy, and he would go to her apartment and they would bake cookies and cupcakes, and he would come home and he'd have frosting in his finger rings and stuff like that. He'd bring them home, and Tyler didn't want anybody knowing about it, so I went and asked Tyler about it. And he got mad about Bobby bringing it up. But it turned out to be a real fun thing that we would kind of go back to Tyler on every once in a while. And again, it was sort of a loosening type thing. Do you have a story like that about anybody in here that would surprise people? Like, does Justin do something real crazy that would shock people? Anybody else?
Not really. I mean, it's just common things that you just know. Justin goes to this place called Old Chicago literally every day, and like,
what is that?
It's like a pizza place on campus, and he goes every day, late night, because they stay open late. And he's always hungry. He's always trying to eat something. And I don't really have any stories. Not even like.
You gotta start looking for some fun dirt, not bad dirt, but fun dirt.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of something funny.
On the serious side, you guys have been through a lot this year. What would seem in preseason, that's kind of a mundane season, veteran team's going to play wait till the postseason gets here. But you guys have been through quite a lot. Indiana's also been through a lot too. They've had a lot of challenges through the year. And like you guys, they pulled out of it. Does it make them a tougher team to play at this time of year because they've been through a lot of stuff and they've been able to work their way through it?
You're saying a tougher team than us?
Well, them, because they've been through a lot of it. Like, you guys are tougher right now because of stuff you've had to deal with this year. They've been through a lot of the same thing. Does that make them a tougher opponent than what you even see on film? There's like that extra added something that they have?
Yeah, they're playing really well right now. I mean, yeah, they went through a stretch where they were struggling, and they came out of it really well. I mean, they went on a long winning streak. And, I mean, I don't think it makes them tougher. It just makes both teams really hungry. So this is going to be a great game for 40 minutes.
There are a lot of people that are saying that they kind of like to play the way you guys do. They like to push it, play fast, and try to outscore their opponents. When you guys have shown you can play any style in the last few weeks, but when someone tells you that you're going to face someone that might want to do that, so to kind of beat you early in the game, that kind of something that you like to hear?
I mean, the thing is, you got to defend. So whoever defends the best is going to win the game. So at the same time, we want to play our style, but we need to get stops, and that's how we've been winning games. We've been playing defense at a high level, and that's the only way we're going to move on.
And you're getting more offense through your defense level, too.
Exactly. You can't run if you don't get a stop.
Looks like keep an eye out for